Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Welcome everyone to quality management. Today we are going to cover the quality in manufacturing systems. As we covered previously the quality in service, today we will talk about the quality in manufacturing and we will go over the dimensions of the quality in manufacturing. Usually the traditional quality concept started from the manufacturing before then it moves to the service industries. It focuses on the technical issues and the equipment, the reliability, and the inspection, defects measures, and the process control also. Um, the relationship in typical manufacturing systems usually starting as even in the service from the customer until the finished product comes through all the process and steps comes between those two, like installation, marketing, sales, after sales, maintenance, the purchasing, receiving, all that, the packing, um, um, all these considered to be is a relation in the manufacturing systems or related or component to the manufacturing systems. The main dimensions or the 8 dimensions for quality in manufacturing systems are performance, feature, reliability, conformance, durability, serviceability, aesthetics, perceived quality. We will go briefly over each one of them. In the performance, we refer to the expected performance by the user. You're expecting to have the car operating, the AC is cooling or heating if you are using for both modes. So this is what you are expecting. This is the performance. Uh, if the product don't do as the buyer expect, the users they will be disappointed. If you have got a machines or an equipment or a device and it's not working, then definitely you will be disappointed. Poor performing things get negative reviews and lose sales and repetition. The performance of product reflects the profitability or repetition of the business. So we consider in the manufacturing the performance of the product as the customer is expected. Moving to the features like in Arabic the المواصفات. Now here you have a wide range of options that you can satisfy or meet or exceed the customer expectation. What additional benefits you will add to the product? Warranty, for example, in the car, free services or free maintenance. This is it can be applied for as a feature or feature to the same exact car, like panorama glasses or some of the technology features like auto parking or the airbag, how many airbag over there, and so on. Steering wheels, gears, windows, seats, but not only. Some cars have assisted parking, so there are things are essential. So this is what refers to maybe Kano model, if you recall that Kano model. Kano model talks about the expected features and beyond the expectation and below the expectation. So here in the feature you can add more value to your product. The reliability is the ability of anything to consistently perform within specification. So your specification is let's say is the movement or is running, the car is running and moving smoothly. So the reliability is to do this over and over and over. Okay, it's very simple language. We can understand the reliability of a product just by asking the question, how often does the product fail? The failure of the product tells us about the reliability, because when you purchase a product, you are expecting, as we said in number one, the performance. So when it fail in performing, that's mean the lacking in the reliability. Again, for the manufacturing, we have the conformance. Does your product meet the specification which was given by the customer? Now here we are very specified, not the performance. The performance is working and it's operating. In the features is what you add to the product to make it more added value. The conformance is the specification, the exact. You have purchased something that has to be weight 5 kilogram, then this is the specification. You cannot get it with like 5.7. This is not acceptable for you as a consumer. So the conformance is the exact specification set by the customer. Durability, and sometimes people confuse the durability with the reliability, or they mix them up. They have some kind of similarity, but the difference between them is the durability is how the product is related to the warranty. It means that is working in the extreme conditions. And how long it can last in these extreme conditions. In the reliability, we are talking about the failure in the product that could happen during the regular performance or the regular conditions. Okay. Serviceability, definitely you are expecting to have the product to be able to easily maintained and serviced and repaired. And this is one of the dimensions for the quality manufacturing. The aesthetics is the look, how it looks, how it appears, how is the design. The perceived quality is the perception of the reality, how the customer thinks about specific product, and is called perceived quality. We can say that also is the perception or thinking about the brand, what brand name is going to be used, and does it convey the perception. When we recall some brands or some names, the customer expect to have a specific product. When we say Apple, usually your mind comes to the iPhone. When you are talking about Dell, you go to the PC that is widely used. When the same, you're talking about some brands, you're expecting or thinking about specific products. This is what we call the perceived quality. People, they build this repetition and they build this image after being customer to that company or to that brand, and have received this product over time with the quality they're expected. Okay, in manufacturing systems, usually you have these departments, or we call it subsystems, اللي هو أنظمة. عندنا purchasing department, receiving department, manufacturing, or let's say production planning and scheduling first, then manufacturing and assembly, industrial engineering and process design, finished goods inspection and test, service after the sale, quality and process design. These are the systems that build the manufacturing system. يعني whenever you have manufacturing systems, you will have these usually subsystems in the big umbrella of the manufacturing system. هذه الأنظمة, we see it everywhere where is a company that produce product. So each department, there is interact with others, as we saw in the first picture or in the second slide. They interact to each other to provide the customer what he expects to see at the end. In the purchasing department, you select the suppliers, you make orders, provide the training for the supplier, establish the long-term relationship with the suppliers. You apply flexible and quality automation tools like just-in-time, lean, which we covered in the continuous improvement part. The communication with the suppliers. So this is the purchasing department tasks. The receiving departments is to ensure the inspection of the product you have received, or even for the material that you are importing. The buyers are demanding proof of buyers are demanding proof of consistency in the quality. Quality and just in time is also one of the things that the receiving department will be working on in the manufacturing system. Production planning and scheduling specify long and short-term production requirements for fulfilling the customer requirements and demands. Correct materials, tools, equipment must be available. Um, uh, Main reason for poor quality is bad planning and time pressure, because when you have a good planning, then your resources will be utilized correctly. You will not have short in the material, or you will not have high inventory. So usually the planning and scheduling, correct, when you do it correctly, it will save even the cost for the organization. Manufacturing and assembly, their task mainly to ensure the product are made correctly and the design uh, also is being applied correctly in reality. Measuring the defects, make sure the defects are not there in the product. Inspection, repair during the assembly. Industrial engineering and process design, this is where most of you hear their roles. Make sure that the facility design and equipment layout is designed well for the purpose of the factory or the manufacturing system. Select the appropriate technology, develop realistic specification, inspection, packing, forecasting also, installation, and shipping and warehousing. These are part of their tasks that they will plan and they will perform it and supervise it. Finished goods inspection and testing. This is been through the whole previous maybe steps or departments, but you will need your own unit where they have to plan for the final product inspection, because now this product has been already produced. If you have done this through the whole other steps, which is okay, but before that product shipped to the customer, then you have to have the inspection step, where you have to make sure that no defective items reach to the customers. Service after sale, and this is very, very, very important, because some companies lose their reputation for that purpose. When they have lag in service after sale, is one, or we can say, from my opinion, is more important than many other departments here, because um, even if you have a defect or something like a fault product, if you have a good service sale where they can provide you with a brand new product, customers at the end, they will be happy. But even if you sell a good product, but when the customer need you for a service, they don't have the service provided well, usually the customer can ruin the whole reputation about the company, even if the company produce good products. Quality and process design. The manufacturing process must be capable of producing the output. And remember, the process capability, really called CP and the CPK, that we have covered in the continuous improvement in part 5 of this course. These are the systems or the subsystems in the manufacturing systems, and the quality dimensions in the manufacturing system. I hope it was clear topic. I will end this recording now, and I will have another lecture after this talking about another topic regarding to the quality management.